If you don't know all these questions, don't worry, because stupid is as stupid does. I've got 10 questions for you on Forrest Gump. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be? And welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out my show. If you like trivia, if you like pop culture, and today, if you like Forrest Gump, you're in the right place. This whole episode is 10 questions on the hit 90s movie Forrest Gump, and it was picked by Patreon subscriber Sweet Abby Cakes. So if you like this movie, you can thank Sweet Abby Cakes. In Abby Cakes' profile, she says she loves cats, dogs, tattoos, cupcakes, and whiskey. So she'd be one of the first people I'd invite to my cool people party. Nice job, Abby Cakes. She loves Forrest Gump, and she wanted some trivia on it and the world's best runner. So I said, let's do it. I remember the first time I watched this, I was in 7th grade. I might have told this story on the podcast before, but we had a teacher named Mama D, Mrs. Dumetz, or Miss Dumetz. She was not married. She was insane. And she made us watch this movie. And then she goes, all right, babies. She called everybody babies. So she was like, all right, babies, cover your eyes during the sex scene. There's going to be a naughty scene coming up. Cover your eyes as soon as it comes on and let Mama D know so she can fast forward. And none of us told her. So there's the sex scene where he goes to visit Jenny. And she looked up from her work and screamed at the top of her lungs, just like, you babies didn't tell me. And she couldn't find the remote. We ended up watching the whole scene. And many of us got pregnant from watching that. So that's on you, Mama D. Sorry about that. But yeah, this was directed by Robert Zemeckis. A lot of people don't know he was an executive producer on Tales from the Crypt Keeper, which was the 90s animated kids show version of Tales from the Crypt. So it was kind of dark. It was very similar animation to like Beetlejuice, the animated series, which came out around the same time. I love both of those shows. I love those kind of like macabre shows for like Real Monsters. Love that too. Also another 90s classic. So Robert Zemeckis, he's done a lot. He directed one of my favorite movies. One of his first big movies was Used Cars. I mentioned it on the show quite a bit. Kurt Russell. If you've never seen it, you got to watch it. It's a golden gem of a comedy. And I think about it every time I see a really bad car on the street. I'm like, that's like one from Used Cars. So you need to watch this movie if you haven't seen it. Robert Zemeckis directed Used Cars. It's really good stuff. All right, we're going to jump into 10 questions on Forrest Gump, and they're not super easy, so get that brain ready. Here we go. All right, Forrest Gump trivia for Sweet Abby Cakes. Here's number 1. In what country does Forrest play ping pong for the U.S. team? Number 1, in what country does Forrest play ping pong for the U.S. team? Question number 2, what do Forrest and Jenny go together like? This is a phrase he says in the movie. Number 2, what do Forrest and Jenny go together like? Question number 3, what were Bubba's dying words? There were 5 in total. What was his last sentence or the last 5 things he said? Bubba, what were his dying words? Number 3. Question number 4, how many years did Forrest run for? Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4 years? How many years did Forrest run for? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Question number 5, true or false, Forrest meets Muhammad Ali in the film. Is that true or false? Forrest meets Muhammad Ali in the film, true or false? Number 6, what actor played Forrest Gump Jr.? Number 6, what actor portrayed Forrest Gump Jr.? Number 7 on your list, what did they say Forrest's back was crooked like? Number 7, what did they say Forrest's back was crooked like? Number 7. Question number 8, where did Forrest's mom say his first pair of shoes could take him? Number 8, where did Forrest's mom say his first pair of shoes could take him? Number 8. Question number 9, what song was playing by Elvis when Forrest showed the king his dance moves? Number 9, what song was playing by Elvis when Forrest showed the king his dance? And number 10, what was Forrest's favorite book as a kid? Number 10, what was Forrest's favorite kid's book? Number 10. All right, those are your Dr. Pepper infused questions. We'll be right back with the answers in just a minute. Here we go with the answers to the Forrest Gump trivia episode. In what country does Forrest play ping pong for the U.S. team? That's in China. He goes and plays in China. Number 2, what do Forrest and Jenny go together like? They go together like peas and carrots. Peas and carrots. Number 3, what were Bubba's dying words? 5 in total. He said, I want to go home. I want to go home. A sad scene in the movie. I want to go home. Number 4, how many years did Forrest run for? Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4? It was 3 years. Can you imagine? I can't run down the block, let alone for 3 years. That would be insane. I think this was one of the reasons my mom didn't like this movie. She always has some very specific reason. I've said it before, like Lord of the Rings, she didn't like that those characters were in the mountains without any shoes on. And she didn't like Forrest Gump because nobody runs for 3 years. Ryan, come on. What am I supposed to be watching here? Number 5, true or false, Forrest meets Muhammad Ali in the film. That is false. He does not meet Muhammad Ali, as far as I know. Number 6, what actor played Forrest Gump Jr.? That's Haley Joel Osment. Haley Joel Osment, who's in some stuff nowadays with Kevin Smith here and there. Number 7, what did they say Forrest's back was crooked like? Crooked like a question mark, which is perfect for a trivia host, I guess, but terrible for a back. Terrible for a back. Number 8, where did Forrest's mom say his first pair of shoes could take him? The answer was anywhere. She said these can take you anywhere. Number 9, what song was playing by Elvis when Forrest showed the king his dance moves? That was Hound Dog. Hound Dog by Elvis. And number 10, what was Forrest's favorite kid's book? Curious George. The answer was Curious George. There it was, the Forrest Gump questions, courtesy of Sweet Abby Cakes. She posts a lot of fun stuff over at Instagram.com/SweetAbbyCake. So give her a follow if you like fun people. Hey, as of today, I've got a brand new website up. You could check it out. Today is a Monday if you're listening to this brand new. You can go over to triviawithbuds.com. It's totally redesigned with Wix and ready for you to check it out. Looks sleeker. There's tons of sample rounds to check out. You can RSVP for events right on the main page instead of towards the bottom of the main page. So you just got to scroll down a tiny bit on your desktop or phone. It looks good on your mobile as well. And there's tons of new pictures on every page you could check out. These promo shots I took with my friend Spencer Croce. If you have something coming up, hit the contact link and let me know in the contact form what you got going on, and I will be there. Thank you so much for listening, everybody, to this episode today, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.